everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 0 to 100 glam transformation for y'all. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jess and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like if you like the idea or you like what you're about to see, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for all my new videos so you can be the first one to see them. If you want to see how this look was created and how I went from looking like a scrub to looking like a goddess, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I pretty much just woke up. I'm still a little sleepy. I'm going to start my face off with some of the products that I've been really loving lately. So that is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. It is amazing. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it does have hyaluronic acid in it, which is supposed to be really, really good. This also smells amazing. So I'm just going to squirt like 2 pumps onto my fingers. And I'm just going to put it on my dry ass skin. And I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It is literally pouring outside and there are cars driving by because it's the morning. My lips always are super dry in the morning, so I always want to put a little bit of lip balm on, especially when I'm doing my makeup. Now, I've used this a couple times, but I've been really loving it. I've used it like every single day. It's just the Essence Prime & Studio HD Hydro Primer Spray. It's infused with coconut water, so it smells kind of coconutty. And I love that, especially for summer. And it just makes you feel super refreshed. I'm just gonna kind of buff the extra product in with my beauty blender. And do you see like the glow that it just gives me? Like, this is just my natural skin with just those products on it. We're just gonna jump right into foundation. So I'm gonna be going in with one of my classic favorites, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and I'm in the shade Nude Beige. I didn't even have to look, I just know. And this foundation, after some of the foundations that I have tried, I still really love this one. This is definitely like a holy grail for me. I'm just gonna buff that into the skin. I would say this foundation is more of like a medium to light coverage because you can still see some of my skin peeking through, but I think it is buildable. So now I'm just gonna go with my concealer, and this is the NYX concealer. It says can't stop, won't stop on the front, but I'm pretty sure this is actually the HD concealer. This one is in the shade Light Ivory. I think it's a little light for my skin tone right now, especially because I've been tanning a little bit, but use it anyways. And sorry for my nails. I'm absolutely terrible when it comes to like nail polish. I used to get my nails done, but it's just become so expensive. And I was working as a server for a while, so like having your nails done was a nice extra, but it was really hard to like work with them. But I think I'm gonna do my nails tonight, and then you won't have to see this nasty ass mess anymore. So I'm just gonna buff this into the skin with my beauty blender. This is from e.l.f. Okay, now we're gonna move on to my setting powder. So I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, which I love. This is kind of like a Holy Grails video too, in a way, because I'm using all the products that I love. I have been wanting to try the Laura Mercier, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I find that baking the under eyes is such an important step. I used to never do it, and then once I started, I could never go back. And then I'm going to use my Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Alright, now I'm just gonna quickly do my brows off camera because Lord knows they're gonna take a while, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start the eye look. Alright, so I've done my brows. This is about as best as I'm gonna get with these babies. I plucked my brows recently and like I'm so annoyed at myself because looking back on the videos where I had really bushy brows, I just miss them now. And it just takes so long to like do your brows when they're like this. So we do have a pretty good base. I might just add a little bit more concealer. I feel like when you're using intense eyeshadow colors, you just need more of like a base. All right, so I literally have 3 palettes stacked right in front of me. So I have the Blood Sugar palette. I have the Boss Mood palette. And I have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which is so dirty and gross. Oh my god. How do you guys feel about Jaclyn Hill nowadays? Because I know that she had the issues with her lipsticks and stuff, which I never bought, thankfully. Alright, so I think I want to do kind of like a sunsetty, glamorous, intense eye. I know I want to use like an orange shimmer. So we're just gonna, I don't know, we're just gonna start it and see what happens. So I'm gonna see if I can zoom you guys. So now you're zoomed into my face. Hello, everybody. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go in with Tongue Pop first to kind of give me that transition. So I'm taking it on this brush. This is the True Fiction Precision Crease 204. And it's kind of just a buffy brush, whatever that means. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna do this eye and then we'll figure out what we want to do because I don't know what I want to do yet. And then I'm just gonna pop it right here. You're gonna want to pack on the color, I guess. I've never really done like a super pigmented look before. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna turn out. And we're just gonna keep packing until we get the color pigment that we want. I want to keep it kind of centered because I still want to blend it out. I probably buffed it out like way too much already, but I think I like how that's turning out. I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Morphe, or no, this is the NYX 17. So I'm actually gonna use the shade Creamsicle. It's just kind of like a mustardy yellow with an orange tinge. And I'm gonna use it to kind of blend out the corners of my eye. So I'm just dipping in. And it's quite pigmented, so I'm just gonna tap it off a little bit. And we are just going to lightly blend out the edges. You can see that. And we're kind of just adding that sunshiny yellow into the mix, and we're really focusing it on the outer corner. How do those two colors mix together? You tell me. I feel like it looks really different in person than on camera, but I like how it looks on camera better, which is good. I'm gonna do one more little layer of this mustard. I really like it. I really like doing this mustard with like kind of like a cool tone brown or a green tone brown. It's really pretty. The more you blend, the better it's gonna be every time. Except when you're using a shadow that's like really, really patchy, then that does not apply. Now I'm gonna just add a little more pigment back into the peach color tongue pop. So I'm actually gonna go in with this packer brush, and it's in the shade, or it's not in a shade. So it's in the, I literally can't do life right now. It is the Morphe 433. And then I'm just going to focus in the outer corner and just add some of that pigment back. And I guess we're gonna do a halo eye because this is what this is turning out as. So let's do that. Ooh, I really like this. This color is probably one of my most used colors, especially for just every day. Like, I have this really nice pink color in here. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're gonna do something intense and glam, and we're going in with that. So we're gonna hit that corner right there. Ooh, this was a really good idea. Okay, I'm not worried anymore. I don't use this color enough. Like, look at that. I'm just kind of bringing it up as well, kind of into that crease area, and I'm just patting it. I'm not really swiping it, because if I swipe it, it's kind of gonna remove all the layers that I've done already. Just tap that off, and I'm just gonna go in the corner, like the inner corner. I don't know if this is the right brush, but whatever. We're gonna use it anyways. I'm just, yeah, hitting both sides with that pigment. And then I'm just kind of bringing it up as well. Just a little itty bitty bit. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Creamsicle, that yellowy shade, and then I'm just gonna blend again. I think I'm gonna use my Anastasia brush. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So this one is the Sweet Beets, and this is again the Boss Mood palette. I've done a video on this before. So I'm just taking a little bit of Sweet Beets on this little brush right here, and then I'm just gonna focus it right in the inner corner, like nothing too crazy. And it might be a little too similar of color, but I'm just gonna work with it. I'm gonna try adding some more here. I'm just gonna try layering it, because usually that's what works. These type of shadows. Put a little bit in the inner corner. Okay, so I actually used another color. I was just trying it out. But I used this kind of like a darker, deeper shade. I don't know what the shade name is. Let me check. I think it's called FOTD. I'm so bad, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what it means. Now I'm just taking that little darker shade, and I really like how that looks. It's a little bit darker, more glam, and I'm just bringing it kind of like the corners. I know it looks patchy right now, but we're gonna fix that in a minute. I'm just packing down the color first. And if you want to do a halo eye, you're gonna want to bring it into the inner corner as well. And then I'm also gonna just bring it up where my crease is. I'm actually taking the other color that I used. I forgot the name of it. You know, the lighter red from the Boss Mood palette. And I'm just gonna layer it again and just kind of go over everything and kind of bring that up here. Now let me just blend all this and then we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take some Cavity, which is the pink, And I'm just gonna add more pigment. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer into the middle of the eye. And you literally only need such a tiny bit right here. And I don't know who taught me this trick, but like put it in a triangle. And I'm kind of just bringing this up a little bit too. Like, now we're just gonna go in with, I've really been drawn to this shade. I know I've used it before, but I want to use it with this look to see how it is. So what I find with the Morphe Boss Mood palette is the shimmers really apply better with your finger. So I'm just gonna use my finger. Wow, and you can just see how glittery that is. So pretty. So yeah, I'm just applying my base of the shimmer with my finger. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then I'm gonna wanna go in with this little brush and kind of just bring it up. I think I'm gonna go in with this brush, which is just from the Urban Decay Naked palette. And I'm going to use the shade Fired Up in the Boss Mood palette, which is just the really bright orange. Just kind of bring it underneath the eye. And you want to kind of, leave the middle, because we're going to do a little bit of shimmer in the middle. This is like way too big of a brush, I think. You can use like a brush like this actually, which is a little pencil-y brush. Just to get right into the corner. And I'm going to use that yellow shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just going to blend it a little, itty bitty bit. Really just focusing on the corners. Let's actually put a little bit of concealer under it. So now, just gonna take my orange, really shimmery. And then I'm just going back in with this little brush right here. I'm just gonna bring it down like a tiny bit. Any fallout you get, you can just brush off. And I'm actually gonna go in with this brush with some glitter. And just gonna place it where I want it to go. Kind of doing the same with up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some like inner corner and under the brow highlight with this shade right here. So it is Light of the Party. I'm just using this brush, which is the Morphe 321. So I'm gonna do the other eye. I'll be right back, and we'll talk about it. All right, here we go. So I am back. I've done a couple things on the eyes, as you can see. I have added some liner, some mascara, a little bit of liner in like the waterline, and I also deepened the pink, like the bright pink. I added some just to create more pigment, and I think it really made the eyes pop. So now I'm gonna go with my bronzer. So I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, and then I'm just gonna use my Morphe B35, and I'm just blending. I'm just gonna squeeze that. I'm just gonna do it right under. If you squeeze the brush, you get a way better, like way more precision. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the Too Faced bronzer just because it's a little bit warmer. Now for blush, we don't want to do anything too crazy because the eye look is super intense. So I'm just gonna go with my Tarte Party. And you can tell I've used this quite a bit. I'm just gonna bring it up. And a trick I learned from Tati, who learned it from another person, is you don't want to like put the blush all over your cheek. When you smile, it kind of goes all the way down to there, but then when you're not smiling, you just want the blush to sit up here. So I'm just gonna put it on the very tops of my like cheeks and cheekbones, focusing away from like this area. So I'm actually going to use this highlighter today, which is my Wet n Wild Bloom Time. And I feel like it'll go nice with the look because it has like a peachy sheen to it. I've been really loving this as well. Pop that on the cheekbones and it's just really nice and glowy. So this is basically almost done. I just need to do lips. I have talked about these before. They're not my favorite lip products. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, but they do superstay. That is true. I have a really nice color in this one. It's called Composer, and I feel like it'll look really nice with the look. I don't have a darker lip liner, I don't think, so I'm just gonna use like Sandstorm by NYX. It's just a suede lip liner. These smell really, really nice. So what I will normally do with this kind of lipstick is I'll just wait till it gets tacky or dries down a little bit, and then I'll just add a little bit extra just to kind of increase that pigment. I'm just gonna do some setting spray. Another one of my favorites, I just bought a replacement for this. It's the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright, so now that I'm done with the look, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my glam transformation, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here it is. This is my 0 to 100 real quick, just kidding, not so much real quick, glam transformation. I really love it. This look is just so glam, and it just makes you feel like a goddess. This is the kind of look I would wear out, or, you know, to like a festival maybe even. I'm actually loving this lip. It is very sticky though, you can tell. But it's a really beautiful color. So if you liked the video, if you liked this glam transformation, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more videos so you can always be on track when I come out with a new one every week or so. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.